For another live. So tonight we're going to be opening up some modern packs. We will be starting off with a heavy base set pack. We had somebody come in and buy one of those a few days ago. It might have been yesterday. Um, but same way as last week where we started off with the fossil heavy. So it's pretty cool. We only got a few of these left, but maybe we'll pull his art. I think this is the last Venusaur artwork, and I think in general people like seeing the Venusaur artworks because they have a tendency to have a higher pull rate for Charizards, from at least on our channel anyways, and from what I've heard from other channels as well. But the artwork shouldn't matter in reality, but who knows, right? Everybody has their own little superstitions or whatever you might want to call it. But I see there's a few people already here in chat. Ghost, I think you're always the first one. And so thanks, Justin, for always being here. I see Microaggression talking about wanting to put his name in for a first edition Shadowless Booster Box giveaway. To be clear, I am not doing a giveaway for a first edition Shadowless Booster Box. He did say he just made it up, but that would be nice, wouldn't it, for somebody just to give that away. But I see John and First Tomu. But let's go ahead and open up this booster pack. This is for Paul. Order 6667. We're going to see what you get. Maybe throw down in the comments what you think the holo is going to be. We're all hoping for that Charizard. 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and sleeve it up. We'll see what we got going on here first. We've got Rattata, Pikachu. There we go. Potion, Doduo, Weedle. Here's an energy, another energy. Jinx, Full Heal, and a Kadabra. All right, I'm seeing Just Yuri, he called Poliwrath, and African Veteran called Zapdos. Level Grin said Venusaur. Man, it looks pretty good. Condition looks very nice. John says Blastoise. That'd be the third Blastoise if we did that. Microaggression says Clefairy. Ninetales. Nobody got it. Looks very clean there, man. I saw the red for a second, got excited, but didn't get the Charizard. Almost looks like, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's like a little silver dot right there above the N. Well, I guess below the O in Evolves. But other than that, man, that's a very clean looking card. Better than the first Blastoise, similar to the second Blastoise that we saw pulled. Alright, Paul, you pulled one of the two fire Pokemon. For holos anyways, from base set. Spectre said, you know what would make my year to see a blue flame Magmar get pulled? I think I know what you're talking about. It's like in the picture. But I don't think I ever collected that one. Oh, Jeezy said he called Ninetales. I didn't see it. Oh, I see Ninetales. Oh, it was after I said it. So like the chat ain't quite caught up yet when that come through. All right. So our next order, I believe, is for Kevin, and he bought 10 Paldean Fates. You know, I don't blame him because, you know, Shrouded Fable is the newest specialty set, but I kind of like Paldean Fates a little bit better. So where are we at? 3, 6, 9, 10, and I do still have them available. I don't know if we're gonna get many orders tonight. If not, we might just hang out for a little bit. All right, pack number 1. Got a Paldean Clodsire EX. Gotta get these sleeves over here. Pack number 2. I feel like I have seen a few of them. Pack number 2. Got a full art Paldean Student. Pack number 3. Nothing there. Pack number 4. Hey, well, you nailed it, man. Got a shiny Entei. Baby shiny. Probably one of the better card card arrangements for Paldean Fates, the baby shinies. Maybe it's just because I like the original, like Gen 1, Gen 2, even some Gen 3 as well. But pulling a shiny Entei just feels good, right? Got a shiny Scovillain. Not too bad though. 5 hits so far, 4 packs to go. Hopefully I just didn't mess up the pull rates. There you go. Got you a special illustration rare with the Wug Trio. 2 packs to go. Got a Glamora EX. Got the full art shiny. Jeezy said, predicting another Paldean student. Alright, let's see if it happens. Well, there was another Paldean student, just not full art. Then we had their Iron Treads EX. I think you had 8 hits, if I'm thinking right. We'll look at it again here in a second. Not too bad, Kevin. I don't think you hit anything crazy big, but had some volume there. I'd probably say the Entei would be my favorite. I mean, the Wug Trio is definitely a cooler artwork, but I just like the way the color, the silver, the texture, and the red just kind of contrast. All right, I'm going to see if anybody's put in any orders. If you're looking to get in on the live tonight, as long as I'm live, I should be able to open up your packs. There was the only queue starting up were those 2 orders, the heavy base set and the Paldean Fates. Last week we didn't have too many. I think we were in and out of the live in about an hour or so. All right, next we have Ghost. Always here helping out. Oh, look at that. And he says giveaway time. #, you love Shrouded. Hey, it's not that bad of a set. It's probably the worst, in my opinion, the worst specialty set we've had in a while. But it's still a specialty set. And I'm going to be collecting it a little bit. Making some of those acrylics. I don't know if you guys can see them. We got some of them up top over there. All right, so I'm going to put how you can enter into this giveaway into Nightbot here in a second. It's going to be the You Love Shrouded #, You Love Shrouded. You guys just wait till I put it in there so you're eligible. Looks like he picked up 10 Shrouded Fable. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he paid for the shipping, so you get everything. It's not just the bulk. Let me get another one of these out. If I do this beforehand, then it'll help me remember to keep all the commons, uncommons, that good stuff. But how many giveaways have you done now, Justin? This is Ghost. This is the moderator who was in here first in the chat. Him and Spection are almost always here. We've got a couple others that are in quite a bit. Even when I'm all sporadic with how many videos I put out. Okay, so let me copy this over to Nightbot. So if you want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is enter this keyword once. You can copy and paste it. Oh, I got to put it right in here. There we go. If you put it more than once, then you'll kick yourself out of the giveaway. But what it'll do is, as long as you put that in there once, the #, You Love Shrouded, it'll enter you into the giveaway and it'll pick from the people who put that in there. But thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, African Veteran, he's here quite a bit. Oh no, I was reading that wrong. I was like, he's not a moderator, but might as well be. 5, 10. All right, so let's see what he gets. Pack number 1. Last week on our giveaway, was it the last pack? I think we pulled a Blastoise alternate art from some 151 packs. So that was pretty cool. Make sure I didn't miss anything crazy in the chat. Pack number 3. There we go. Got a nice reverse hollow energy there too. Full Art Pecharunt EX. If I'm thinking right, you guys told me the first time we did this set it was the Cassiopeia. That's the big hit. If we want to go for the top dollar card. Zubat. Come on, Shrouded Fable. Hopefully, if we don't get at least 2 hits, then I'm going to treat this like a regular order, and we're going to open up some more packs. But I think we're getting one. Oh nope, that was just a hollow Haxorus. HK says, "Can we trust all the playsets and prototypes?" There we go. Got a second hit. I don't know if we can trust all of them. I really don't know. Like it's kind of tough. I think people are just. I think they're all getting dumped right now because they've all come out, but there's not as many as you might think there is. If you had like, say you had 5 versions of a card and you had 5 of each of those cards, and then you had all 151 Pokemon plus some trainers. I mean, you're looking at several thousand cards, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not that much. All right, we're going to finish with another neutralization zone. Plus, the market's it's not really that great right now. So, I don't know. It's really tough to say. I feel very confident with the ones that I received. With the Providence I was able to receive from who I bought it from. But, who knows? Maybe they're all duping me. All right, we have Christopher Ondo. You have won the giveaway. Definitely seen him win before. I believe, well, I might be mixing it up with just somebody I see in the chat quite a bit. But I feel like Christopher Ondo has won before. But congratulations, man. So we'll put that there. These are your 3 hits. 2 neutralization zones and then a Pecharunt. And this is all courtesy of Ghost. African Veteran said, "This is my first time seeing Shrouded open." Wow, dude, it's been a little bit. Let me put that there. Christopher Ondo. Ghost said only Ken X wins more often. Yeah, I wonder about that sometimes. All right, let me go see if there's any orders in here. Always like looking around. There we go. Okay, looks like Tomislav. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, sorry, dude. But you're up next. Let's see what you picked up. Picked up a 151 box. I don't know if you guys noticed. That has jumped up to 100 bucks. Kind of crazy. All right, we're opening it up live. Here we go. Let me write this down. This is order 6670. My price is actually jumped more than, like my buy price has jumped more than the sale price. So like this is closer. I expect this to rise again unless we see another, dump or reprint or whatever. We might 20 packs, 5. I think we need 2 for this. This is keeping the bulk as well. All right. Here we go. I think I took the little knife out of here. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I had. So I can get back over here to chat. We haven't had a big hit from a 151 box, at least in a few weeks now. I mean, we haven't opened that many of them either. Here, let me just open it like this. But I want to see like a God pack or one of the really good alternate arts. Special illustration rare. I metal IML. How am I supposed to be saying that? Alright, there we go. But he says, hey Rusty, hope you're well. Hope you're doing well as well, dude. I've been outside a lot more lately. There's a Caterpie. Got the first of the art rares. I got a lot of stuff I need to do outside too. Right now I'm working on my dozer. Or I'm having it worked on anyways. Well, no, I'm not having anyone work on it. I tried to get somebody to work on it, but they didn't come out here. Some kind of temperature gauge or something blew out. It was blowing out transmission fluid or something like. I don't know how they connect all that stuff together. But I had to order a part. Hoping that it fits. It's annoying how some of the stuff works. There's the Ammonite. Got the second art rare. But I'm making sure that I don't mess with it on Tuesdays because my hands get so greasy. And you can get it off sometimes, but sometimes it's just not enough to use like that orange, the fast orange. I think that's what I use. First thing with an old timer knife, I still have one from my grandfather, almost the same one. My dad had so many knives when he passed away. We gave most of them away, but I kept a few of them. Ghost, it's on EX Power Keepers box listed for $15K on eBay this morning. It sold so fast. Marked down from asking price, but still. You know, I had mine sitting at... Ooh, there's the Master Ball. I had mine sitting at $15K for a little while. I ended up moving it for, I think, $13.5, maybe a month ago or so. He says, just metal. All right. I saw the LML. I couldn't tell if it was I'm L or what it was. Ghost, yeah, you're right. That was my dad's knife. Spectre said something about the box seemed funky to me. I didn't look at it. I didn't see it. Oh, it's metal with the rocker symbol. Okay. Guess I should have figured that out. I've watched enough Joe Dirt. Yeah, you put the O in there, you got the LOL symbol, or, you know, if you draw a line under it like you're writing on a sheet of paper, it's Drowning Man. Oh, Spection, welcome to the Charizard level, man. That was awesome. Thanks for upgrading on there. I had actually went through and tried to see how many people I had still left there with the Charizard level, and there were several that I knew, but there was one. His name is Justin. It's a different Justin. It's not Ghost. At least I don't think it's the same Justin. And he's been a Charizard level for 37 months. And I've offered him a knife before, and he didn't take it. I tried reaching out to him again. I stalked him on IG, but I have yet to send him a message through there. Charizard EX. Charizard for the Charizard. You might have... I think when I go and look at it, it doesn't say like how many months straight you're at a level. It just says how many months you are at a certain level. So, I don't know. There's the War Turtle. Because it showed him at 37 months. That has to be like from the very beginning. There's Victory Bell. There's Venusaur. We still haven't hit the SAR yet. I would think that these last two packs, we've got 4 EXs. Yeah, I would think both of these should have a hit. Alright, so there's the Charmeleon. Oh, Unless you get both in one pack. Get the Charmander, not the Charmeleon, and you get the Golem EX. Because that's what we were missing. We were still missing the SR, and then we were missing another AR. Alright. Yeah, I think the second closest was, it was like a 27 months. Then it was a 23 months. Alright, Tomislav. I'd probably say that was still your best. Like, this is the best card, in my opinion. I like that Charmander. The Golem SR. I think everybody's looking for the big SRs, not the like the regular full arts. Still not too bad for a 151 box. We actually had a box last week that had 10 hits in it. It had I think it was a 5th EX, which I've only seen once. Other than God boxes, anyways. Like this is like your standard 9-hit box. You got 1 Master Ball, 4 EXs, 3 ARs, and you have 1 SR. Tom says, no Zard, but I was missing regular full arts. Well, hopefully you needed that Golem. Alright, let's see if there's anybody lined up next. Alright, so that's it, but it's still early. I figured it might be a little light tonight, so I wanted to open up for myself. I want to open up one of these. I think there might be something else. Yeah, there it is. So we'll see if any orders come through, but I'm going to just open up with this. If you guys have any questions, throw it out there in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just talk about opening up the VSTAR Universe box. I bought some of the gold Giratina and the Arceus. For not too bad of a price. They're supposed to be minty. They did not come in minty, and they come in like 2 weeks late. The guy was like, "Oh yeah, I can get this to you next day. I'll pack fresh minty." It did not work out that way, but still not too bad. I mean, the prices I was paying was about 80% of market, and it's hard to do with cards like that. So I'm gonna open up a box. Maybe I'll pull one out of this one. These have yet to spike up yet. I thought about buying in some more VSTAR Universe. There's the Mewtwo. There's a Radiant Charjabug. Because, I mean, this is a really fun set to open up. I graded several of those. I just think that's such a cool artwork. Got a VMAX. Next one we got, alright, so we got an art rare with the Nummel. Got a Simisear V-Star. No, Simisear V. Hey, Brian. Raikou V. Let's see what's next. Now, I know you can get God packs in VSTAR Universe, but can you get them with like I think it's just with art rares and SARs, right? Be cool if you could get them with gold. that would be sick. Especially for this set where the gold card is actually really nice. Galarian Articuno. Ooh, not bad. Pulled the Luminion. Luminion. Kind of hypnotic, the way those circles go in there. We'll sleeve that one up. Sleeve up the Galarian Articuno as well. See if we can still pull something out of here. Every now and then you get a double SAR box. There's a Hatterene V. See, Emily Elizabeth is in here. There's the Oricorio. Got a Leafeon V-Star. Get the Rangaroo V. I like these high class sets. You don't have to deal with as much fluff. Still get a little bit of fluff with the the thickness of the pack. That's probably good. These are here to protect the hit. All right, last pack we have a Charizard. Nice. Oh, and we got a secret rare, Darkness Energy. It's not too bad. We had 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, and then 14, 15. Pretty typical box for VSTAR Universe. Alright, I'll do a quick once over at the site. See if we've popped in any more orders. If not, then I'll move on to one more box. Alright, I see Kevin. I see your order, so you'll be next. Yeah, I think I forgot to look in the chat for questions, so I'll try to do that with this after this next order. All right, so we've got 6671, and he went with 10 Paldean Fates and no bulk. Man, I thought I just marked up my finger, but thankfully it did not. 3, 6, 9, 10. All right, here we go, Kevin. Good luck. Brian says, was curious what you guys think. I've got 3 cases of Paldean Fate booster bundles. Should I rip or keep sealed? I mean, what are your goals? You going for a specific card that you just want to pull? Pack number 1, we've got a Clive. If you have nothing that you're going for and you don't have a reason to open up the packs, you can just set on them. Got a shiny Pidgeot EX. HK, what are some of the best niche items to collect? Well, I love uncut sheets. I mean, that's super niche. Can be very expensive, but it's also really rewarding. It just takes one, and it can make like your whole week. I mean, this is one that I showed in my last video. There we go. It's Neo Rev. I'm not going to set it on the table, but just to give you guys just like you can see that Ho-Oh right there, first edition. See the swirl in the Entei. To me, that stuff's really cool. I've been collecting those for, what was it, 2024, about 15 years, and they still, I mean, I just really like them. Something else that I like is I used to collect. I would get them anytime they come on eBay because they were super cheap. Was the Pokemon Center New York Magical Clock, also very expensive, but just one of those. I mean, it can take you right back to childhood with the with those songs from the game if it comes on. There's the Dolive. Ghost said, TCA Gamer, I have a couple of Shadowless based set starter decks. I was thinking of opening one to grade them a champ and maybe the other cards worth it. I just did the same thing because I wasn't going to open up any of the starters, but I decided to open up a few of them and grade them a champ just to see what would happen. And the hardest thing about the starter decks and the theme decks from base set is so many people say that their decks are shadowless, so you're competing with that. If you know that yours are shadowless, you should be able to demand a premium, but it's really tough. There's a Palmai. The Zap also has 4 Pikas, so even if you don't hit the Ghost Pikas, 4 Shadowless Pikachus, if the centering is good, the conditions should be pretty good, and you might do well. If they all grade 8s and 9s, and you probably lucked out, but or you didn't luck out. But that's only with the theme decks. The starter decks are usually, you've got that Machamp. There's a few other cards in there, I believe. I think I graded some of the other shadowless ones, but nothing too crazy. Tom says, thank you for being a constant in the hobby. Well, I appreciate the compliment, man. But, I mean, to be fair, I've changed my business style several times. I've changed opinions on certain things. I think you can be consistent, but still also be adaptive for, what's going on in the hobby. Like, I didn't used to do live videos. I didn't used to show my face. I was a floating hands guy, you know. I mean, for the first 5 years, I didn't do any type of videos whatsoever. All right, Kevin, we'll look back over your hits. You got a shiny baby Knockley Arctic Backs. You got a special illustration rare with the Palmeye, another baby Dolliv, baby Mablestiff. You got the full art shiny Pidgeot EX, and you have the Clive full art. Not too bad. Ghost said I'll give it a try. They're definitely shadowless gold strip. Ooh. Now hold on now. Gold strip. There's extra money in the gold strip ones, so if you had like the shadowless ones like I have, where some of them have termite damage or you know, they don't have the gold strip. Gold strip just adds, I mean, it usually doubles the price at least, so be careful. I mean, it might not be worth it, especially if it comes out and that Machamp is off center or something like a 9. I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be like, but maybe a 5 max $700 card in a 9, but in a 10, you know, you might be looking at a couple thousand. You can upgrade it, but with that gold strip, I think you're going to be guaranteed at least $1,000, maybe more. African Veteran says, "Did you hang up the frame on the wall?" It came like that. I have to find some wall space, but I probably will. Just got to keep it out of the sun. All right, so I don't see any more orders. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the other box that I wanted to open up. You guys have seen me open up a few of these, but I'm gonna do a 25th anniversary collection. I don't even know what the big hit that you can get out of here is. I'm just hoping that one of these days I hit something really good out of it. Tom, but to a guy who bounced in and out of the hobby, you're always here. It's awesome to come catch up on. Oh yeah, no problem, man. It's easy for me to stick around because, you know, it's our only income for the family, so I can't just like bounce out because there are times that I definitely get bored and I check out of different parts of the hobby, but I try to keep a few things consistent. Like even if I only have to do a video every couple weeks, you know, that's at least a little something. And the consignments help me out too because I have to work for my customers. All right, nice little Pika there. Pack number 1. I would check that price first, see if it's actually going to be worth it. Nice Professor Oak's research. I don't know about a national treasure, but I appreciate the kind words. I don't know if you guys noticed, like I haven't been doing many videos, but this number has slowly been creeping up. You know, it was pretty stale, and even now it's still pretty stale. But just seeing it go up 10 and 20, you know, subscribers every couple days, it's got me wondering if it's, you know, it's starting to tick back into that time. I noticed that my first edition base set box, that's been getting a little bit of traction with YouTube. I had like 20-some thousand views on that this past month, and you know, this is a 9-year-old video at this point. Look at that diamond reverse hollow. HK, are there any private collections that you've seen that rivals yours? Well, I haven't really gone out to anywhere to see any collections like that. But I will say there are collections that dwarf what I've got. I'm sure of it. Like, just look at what's out there. Like, if you're talking about just Charizards, I mean, Gary's got, you know, 10 of those first edition PSA 10 Charizards. I mean, that'll beat out all the Charizards I got, right? Even if I have a wide variety, it doesn't matter. I imagine Pokerev, the way Cool Trainer Ryan has talked about him, just has this plethora of, you know, sealed WotC stuff. There's a Surfing Pikachu V. Let me put that one over there. I'm putting a few in sleeves that I might grade, but for the most part, these might just get sent along. If you see some of the crazy stuff that's out there, I mean, I imagine Charlie's got ridiculous amounts of stuff that he's just tucked away. If you guys know what I'm talking about, Charlie collects. Charlie Herlocker, he was think he owns or founded Black Card X. I'm not even sure how it all works. Like he started up a semi-rigid company during the pandemic because we couldn't buy card savers from places without them being like 5 times the original price. He was the director of operations for Ludkins here in the USA, not over in the UK. He's done a lot of crazy stuff. He pretty much wrote the registry for CGC on the Pokemon sets and the variations and stuff. But I know that he just buys stuff and he just sets it back. And the few times he's been over to my house, he's just brought just a handful of things, and it's been pretty ridiculous. Got another Pika. James Loy. Rest of you have English Stellar Crown in the next couple of weeks. Whenever it gets here, yeah, I mean, I'll have it available. There's a third Pika. I don't have any yet, but I think the next release is on the 6th, and that's for the Shrouded Fable booster bundles, if I'm thinking right. African veteran people are noticing the collectible bull market. I've been buying more myself, like through auctions and trying to pick up certain cards. But I tell you, I'm not winning as many auctions as I think I would. Ghost said, YouTube algorithm was definitely showing me some older TCA gaming videos. The first edition box break included. Yeah, that's the one that has more views than anything else. Like, I've only got 4 or 5 videos from the entire past year that hit the 10K mark. And, you know, prior to the pandemic, I was doing, 10K daily on, videos. I think my average was about 100,000 views in a week. But, I toned down what I was doing. Pokemon also isn't as popular. Things change. But that video alone, I mean, it just dwarfs out everything else. And even like compared to my most recent videos that I put out, it's just like nothing even hits 5K, and it's gotten 4 times that just in this past month. Legend of Luke reverses in the set are great. I've heard that they are. I just haven't. Usually I just leave them in with the bulk. All right, I don't know if I assume I didn't get anything good or too great. Professor Oak's research. For all I know, this is what you get in the set, but I mean, it's still pretty cool to see all those Pikas. All right, so let me see if any more orders have been put in. If there haven't, then we'll call it. All right, so I'm not seeing any more orders, so we'll do an end of stream giveaway. I don't want to drag it out too much. If you guys, I'm not into Shrouded Fable as well. I expect these lives to do a lot better when we move past into a newer set, and I'm pretty much out of Twilight Masquerade, at least for what I want to sell. That's outside of the case form. So let's do. Here, we'll do one of these. We'll do another VSTAR Universe box because these are pretty sweet. So to enter the giveaway, let's set the keyword to VSTAR Universe, and you might want to just copy and paste what I have because I could very easily misspelled that. Can't remember. I'm pretty sure Universe has 1, but it could have 2 N's. I don't know. So if you want to enter the giveaway, copy and paste VSTAR Universe into the chat. You'll be entered into it. Don't do it more than once, you'll be kicked out. Or it'll make you ineligible, I guess you could say. But we'll do all the hits from this VSTAR Universe box. Inspection said, do you still have a queue of boxes lined up for the breaks? No, I haven't been accepting anything just because I still have my own product, but also it's really slowed down. Like, I've got the Team Rocket and Base and Fossil still sitting over here. And if you put in an order, throw it in the chat. Maybe I'll see it. Now, I'll still try to check before I end the video. All right, we have a Giratina V. Ooh, and a Radiant Greninja. All right, so there's 2 hits there. So Johnny Blick said Shrouded Fable set size and pull rate make it great. Really? I've had worse pull rate with Shrouded Fable. Mewtwo V-Star. Tom Bystander says vintage seems to be dead compared to modern. So I agree. Compared to modern, it does seem dead. I don't think it's dead. I still like it. I think there's plenty of people who do like it, but just I don't think people are excited about it. Man, that's a good looking Lapras. When we were in Hawaii, we got to see. I've seen plenty of Stingray and Skate before, but we got to see one out there, and it was just cool because we were seeing sea turtles and different things, and I just wasn't expecting to see a seal laying on the side of the beach. There's a Dialga. I remember there was I was at Emerald Isle, North Carolina. We were out on a pier, and it was crazy. There was so many fishermen out there, and it was like the sea floor was moving as it was coming. I was looking off one direction from the pier, and it was just the whole floor. It was just a bunch of skate, which is like small stingray, I guess you could say. But man, all the fishermen, I mean, you saw about 50 lines just flying out. I think maybe 3 or 4 skate got pulled up. But it was just crazy seeing how many of them things were coming through there. Machamp VMAX. James Boyd says, we need a simple giveaway word like Bob. Well, you got to make sure nobody said it, right? How many times do you think you've changed your mind or your collection goals throughout your lifetime collecting, or throughout your time collecting, maybe building full sets and then selling it all? Ooh, oh, there we go. Look at that pack. Nice Linoon or Linoon. I'm going to say Linoon. And then you got the Leafeon VSTAR. Dozens of times. It used to be just raw, and then I would add different things. I want to make master sets with the errors and all the stuff you could find. And then I'd find out something new, then I'd be collecting that. I mean, even just this year, I've started collecting different things, and I've started moving some of my Charizards that really didn't appeal to my collecting goals. Zachary Galloway, Sam's Club Crown Zenith bundles have been in stock strong all day. Many people cleaning the stores out will get cleaned. Crown Zenith is a good set. Ooh, not bad there. Got a nice looking Miltank and a Charizard V-Star. The box is this box is providing pretty good. Johnny Blix, I like the low pull rate. It makes the rare cards actually feel like they're hard to get. Zero Aura V. Well, if the price agrees with you, then usually that's what the market dictates the market, right? Tom, I love it. I just mean eBay prices are indicating what you say. The market for vintage is lower than it was. I'm sure it will rise again. Last pack. Got a Drapion V, and then we also pulled a Lightning Energy. Nice. Tom said he's finally able to finish his base set because it went down. Prices prior to COVID, I mean, they were way different. All right, so I don't see any more orders. We're going to go ahead and throw up the winner. Brian Rogers, you are the winner. This is all the stuff you won right here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and I'd say that Leafeon V-Star is probably the number 1 right there. But congratulations, dude. $40, yeah, that's not bad for Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is a strong set too. All right, guys, I know it was a short live again, but definitely appreciate everyone for showing up. And I hope to see you guys next week. I'm not sure when Stellar Crown comes out. If it comes out this next week, then maybe we'll have some of that stuff available. But if not, it'll be down the road whenever it does finally release. Brian said, first time ever winning anything. Well, I'm glad you're able to do it here, dude. It's pretty simple. Make sure you send me an email right there at the top, number1pokemoncollector@gmail.com. Send me your address, and I'll get this out to you. You don't have to pay for anything. Hopefully I can stop hitting this camera, and things won't be shaking up and down. Man, look how much the color changes when I just move my hand in here. It's like blue, and it's like almost like a purple.